Yeah, it'll be. There we go. We're on. So we are live on EMS,
We are a bit live.
and I'm Alex Barnett, up the guy up at the top in the small little box here, and below us, below me rather, down there, is the great at Schmooster. How you doing?
Uh, Me, I'm pretty happy. Now I'm expecting everyone else to answer because you were just talking to them, but it's me, isn't it?
It's you I'm interviewing. That's right, exactly.
Hello.
And
Cheers. Good
so
morning.
we just thought we'd do a quick little chat as an interlude and introduce you, actually, to the rest of the community. Um, so why don't we start? I've got just some questions. If anybody else has got any questions, just type them into the YouTube, and we're going to keep this section under 10 minutes, just to keep things moving along. So first and foremost, Ashmuster, who are you, and why didn't you introduce yourself?
Right, so long story short, my name is Gaz Collins, or Gareth Martin Collins, or I won't say the long name. It's a very long name. I took that one on a while ago. Anyway, it's stupid. Schmooster is a character. Um, well, Shmoo is a character that kind of is very cute and very innocent and churlish and childish and omnipotent, and I really need to do like a cartoon series or something. But it's an idea I had a long time ago. I picked my username, I stuck with it.
Got it.
That's where I am now.
And even I can recognize a British accent. So whereabouts do you live?
I live in London, North London, Muswell Hill at the moment, which is a lovely place. Everyone should come here, except don't, because there's already too many people, and that does my head in. Um, yeah.
All right. Very cool. So obviously I've known you through Earth Modular Society, which is a great little community that we've got up and running here. And so you, as the founder of EMS, it'd be great to hear what the origin story was for Modular Society.
Right. So again, long story short, um, I looked around at some point and realized there wasn't really a local modular society that I could engage with when I was stuck indoors. And this was a little bit before, or possibly during, when COVID had kicked in. But I'd been stuck indoors for a while, and I'd been chatting all over the place.
Yeah.
So shout out to Modular Mayhem. There's so many people on there. Such a good community, really, really nice. And while sitting there spinning and brewing and watching people go through different time zones and realize that sometimes there was no one to talk to, I ended up trying to find more people. And to do that, you've got to kind of have somewhere for them to go and have a reason. So there were all these modular societies, but there was no specific London Modular Society or UK Modular Society. I think my best bet would have been to properly sign up as DivKid's patron and join his Discord. That's probably the most integrated for my area.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what happened. EMS sprung up as a let's make sure everyone everywhere has a space to go to
That's
for modular stuff.
That's great. And so you started up the Discord, um, and how long ago was that?
Oh, it's about 3 months now. I converted a previous Discord from it used to be called Streampunks because I wanted there to be a place for people who we'd labelled Streampunks, and most of those are within the Modular Mayhem community.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
but
So
I like to view it as a term of endearment for anyone who watches streams.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And so There's a question that came in via Robbie on the chat, which I think I can connect into the next question that I had for you, which is, what is EMS and what is your vision for EMS?
EMS is exactly what we make it. All I wanted to do was to make sure that people could be connected and there to be some reasonably easy to interpret common goal. So having, my fancy idea is that there's a live streaming channel which is like an open mic night for anyone at any point in time. And then there are gaps in between, and I want those to be filled. Ideally, eventually, those will be filled by separate, different performers. And we'll be just going from performer to performer to performer every hour of the day, every day. It might take a while to get there. I've had to really nail that into my skull.
Yeah, I mean, there's something like 300 members. I wouldn't know how many individual actual streamers have come online at least once. It's got to be, feels like it's a lot. I mean, obviously we've got our regulars here as well, but I'm always seeing new folks coming in and trying it out, and as you say, it might take a while to be able to get to that vision of 24-hour modular streaming, but
I've lost count of the numbers, but this event is really nice to demonstrate that it's possible to get a line of people and have them run back to back. And the previous Stream Train helped predicate this, so that's amazing.
That's great. That's awesome. I've got then one more question, and I suppose this is a tip off for Robbie that we'll be signing off in a minute, and you can get going, Robbie. So what is it that the EMS community you feel is able to do, or you encourage them to do to help realize this vision? There's the obvious stream war.
So I guess the vision does extend further. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of potential futures, and I'm really pleased that things have grown rather than just persisted over the past 2 or 3 months. So I have a feeling we can treat ourselves as a proper formal club. We can do all of the merchandise and activities and anything that we would do in association with that. And I tried to push the idea of t-shirts and stickers. I think we'll be going for soon, so that we've all got some memorabilia of these events, because it's all very virtual. It's all a little bit intangible. It would be nice to make it a bit more solid. But that's going off on one angle. Another angle is, basically getting towards that 24/7 thing would be amazing.
Yeah.
Streaming more, just getting people confident and happy with doing their performances. I think not for this channel, not for our sakes, but for the sake of the people who are performing, to gain confidence.
Yeah.
I think I'm still not confident with performing myself. I have difficulty being on video. I have difficulty getting video to work, even. But there's a pressure to doing things live, and eventually it goes away.
Awesome. Well, I just wanted to say thank you on behalf of the whole community, and certainly for myself. Thanks for singing it up. I think it's been a great community to connect with, and just a whole new opportunity of performing and getting comfortable with performing, as you said, and practicing has been amazing. So thank you on behalf of the community. It's awesome. So with that,
thank you on behalf of me.
All right. Well, with that, we'll cut out, and then let Robbie take over. Thanks again,
Yes,
Schmooster.
Give us some space.
All right.